Farley. Hi, buddy. How you doing? You want to show everybody our apartment? Okay, let's do it. Hey guys, so this is going to be the start of my moving vlog because I am moving apartments in about a week from today. I have not started packing just yet, but my roommates did move out, so I wanted to take this opportunity to show my apartment as it is right now, and as it has been actually for probably the past year. All right, so I'm gonna try to give a grand tour of the apartment as it is right before I have to start packing everything up. So here's my bed. That's a good place to start. I have some blankets and pillows there because my brother's coming to visit. Got a backpack right here. I'm about to go to work, so that's right there. Over here, this is kind of like the Harry Potter section of the apartment because of all the posters here, and then you can see my wand collection right here with my wand holder and the books right here, and then there's Fluffy right there. Here's my closet. You have some Geralds up there. What's up, guys? I will never be as fortunate as I am right now to have a closet this big, but you can see I have room for pretty much everything. And then over here, there's some music stuff. This is kind of all my filming stuff. Up here, there's my GoPro. You can see my billions of little Tsum Tsums there, and I just have an unnecessarily large collection of plushes here that's either been given to me or I've got them for discounts. I haven't willfully bought all of these at full price, I promise. I'm not that obsessed, but you know, I have kind of all my stuff. There's my giant Mickey over there. The closet, that's kind of where all the knickknacks go for the most part. There's Farley in his little chair. There's my desk, and I have some significant plushes over there. Actually, I don't know why those are there, but there's under the desk. I got this lamp that I actually really like. I'm probably gonna get another one to kind of like match that. Here's my calendars here. This is kind of a cool calendar. Got Mickey and Minnie right here. That's actually Mickey and Minnie right there too. This is obviously kind of the, I guess the Disney wall. There's a puzzle that I completed a long time ago. There's Universal right there. These three are significant because they're actually, I did them myself. I cut them out and like some nice little like collages of, you know, the parks as I did them, when I did them. So there are plenty like of attractions on these maps that are totally long gone. Over there, there's Farley's mansion. That's where he likes to kind of hang out sometimes. I'll be coming out of the bathroom and he'll be right there and he'll just kind of swat at me or swipe at me because he's just that kind of a cat. See the view outside my apartment. I'm on the 3rd floor here, and it's been a nice, pleasant experience here. I do like it, but it's going to be nice to kind of move a little bit closer to where I want to be. I got some giant Tsum Tsums here. This is all my music stuff. I got a lot of guitars. There's a lot of hats on the back of this door here. I've liked using these lights, but I feel like I started with like 8 strands of them, and now I'm down to 1 because this one is dead. Over here, got some Pandora stuff in here. And here's the bathroom. Everybody wants to see the bathroom, I'm sure. Hello. So the bathroom, I kind of went with like an interesting theme because everybody needs a theme for their bathroom, of course, right? So I just went with kind of like a green, relaxed look. I don't know, I saw this at Walmart or Target or somewhere, and I was like, you know what, this is nice. This is like cool to me. Got these at the dollar store back there, so I just kind of put those up. This is a Japanese calendar because I like looking at sushi. And then I already had all these posters already, so I guess it kind of just fit my green theme. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I need to blow this out. Cool. So that's the bathroom. Got a sword up there, got some candles, and I like that little thing. It spritzes some nice smelling scents every like half an hour or so. Oh, there's that up there. I forgot that was up there. Let's continue into the living room because I do have to go to work here like really soon. So that was my bedroom. This is how it has been, and I do like it. I like what it turned into, although this door does shut often. Okay. So here's the living room. Ooh, it's kind of dark in here. Let me turn on some lights. Well, that helped a little bit. So here's like the dining room table. I put a puzzle right here because I'm trying to finish this puzzle. I barely started, honestly, but I'm trying to finish it before I move out. Like I said, like I did have 2 other roommates that lived together in there. So if there's any like holes like this, that's where all their stuff kind of was. But got a couple of couches here, got a nice table right there. Here's our balcony outside. You can see I have some like balcony patio furniture. There's a bike in there. I've already been trying to get this all ready to go. Got a storage closet out there. This is where my roommates had all of his DVDs. Here's most of the stuff in the apartment was mine, so fortunately I can kind of just take this on to my next apartment, but I pretty much furnished everything in this apartment because I did live by myself before I lived with my roommates. Here's their room. Just an empty, quiet room, although they did get the connecting bathroom. So in my room, I have to go through my room into the bathroom, but in here, they can just walk straight into that. They can walk straight into the bathroom. There you go. Say things with confidence. Here we go. Here is the kitchen. I put Mickey, Minnie, and Donald up here, so they would always be judging me if I ever wanted it to be too cold in here, because you gotta save money, right? And here's the kitchen and drying rack and all that fun stuff. It is getting pretty empty, although my stuff is still in the fridge and in there. And yeah, the only things in the cabinets are like my cups and mugs and stuff and all the various things that I've kind of collected and come to own. But yeah, so this is the state of the apartment. I am gonna miss living here a lot because we live literally 6 minutes away from Disney. It takes me 6 minutes to get to Epcot where I work. That is crazy. Some people drive like an hour and a half to come to Disney and they live in Tampa or something, so I've been very, very fortunate as far as the distance. But I am moving somewhere closer to SeaWorld because I work at Universal again now. So I work at Disney and at Universal. I work at Disney like 3 days a week and Universal 5 days a week. And you're probably like, hey, that's impossible, but it's sort of possible sometimes. It's tiring, but I do it and I love it. So I do want to live kind of closer to SeaWorld. So that's the area that I looked for an apartment for myself, and I found one that's really, really nice. So you guys are gonna come along with that experience. I'm gonna start packing things up here now that I've shown you. Oh, that calendar still says that it's September. That is not right. Yeah, but I'm excited to move. I'm excited to start new things. It's one of my favorite things to do is to move, even though it's like a hassle. Obviously, taking a couch up and down 3 flights of stairs, but once you get everything inside, it's a new beginning and a fresh way to like enjoy life, I think. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and go now, and I'll update you as I start packing things up. So let's do it. All right, guys, hi. Fast forward a couple days. You can see the progress that I have made on the apartment. Pretty much everything is here. Everything from the kitchen is all in here. Over here in the living room, pretty much empty. Got some cushions and stuff from the couch right there. And then on this couch is where I put all the clothes from my closet, and they're just right there for easy transportation. Got a couple miscellaneous things out here on the porch with my bicycle and all that. This is empty. This is where like I had like a bunch of storage stuff. But yeah, it's coming together. It kind of looks like a mess, but it's like an organized mess, at least as far as my standards go. At least everything's right by the door, and I can just kind of take it down to my car, or when I get a truck, I can load that stuff up. And right here I have a money order, I have a proof of renter's insurance, and I have a proof that I turned on the power with the electric company that my apartment uses. So I'm actually gonna go to Walmart first, and then I'm gonna go over and officially sign the lease and get the keys for my new apartment. You know, when you go to the store with the intention of picking up like one specific thing, and then you pick up other things that are not that one thing? That just happened. I was gonna try to pick up like an insect bug bomb kind of thing to set up in the apartment before I move everything into it, but I couldn't find it like anywhere. And you know what, that's fine. I don't really need that. I didn't use it the first time I lived by myself, and I don't need it now. All right, I'm in my soon-to-be new apartment complex. Gotta go inside, sign the lease, turn in my stuff, and get the keys. So, I live in a new apartment now. I didn't get to film it for you guys because I did my move-in walkthrough. I have Wendy's, by the way, as a congratulatory food for myself. But yeah, I did the walk through the apartment, and I signed everything that I needed to sign. I paid my prorated rent. I turned in my renter's insurance, and I did the damage assessment, like what you do when you move into an apartment, where you look at everything and you're like, oh, that scratch was there, so don't charge me for that when I move out. And I was as thorough as possible, so hopefully that's good. And yeah, now I'm gonna go back to my old apartment and start packing things up some more. It's gonna be interesting because I don't know how long you've followed me on this channel, but I have pretty much documented my life here since I graduated college about 3 years ago, and I moved to Orlando. And the apartment that I'm moving in into now, it reminds me a lot of the one that I moved into when I first moved into Orlando, because it's a small 1-1 apartment. And you know, the past couple of years I've lived with my roommate, and we've lived in a 2-2. And it's been bigger, so this one's gonna be a lot smaller, and I don't know if I've just become accustomed to the larger apartment, but we will see. I'm excited about just making this apartment my own, and it's gonna be like my space. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna try to think of it as more cozy than cramped. So that's my optimistic view of it. Now I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna eat my Wendy's and be happy about it. And yeah, and then I'll update you guys from there. Yay. All right, here I am in my new apartment. I am so excited about this. Let me flip the camera around so you can see everything. Presenting for the first time in 2 years, a 1-1 apartment complex room all to myself. I have a nice spacious living room and this beautiful kitchen in here, guys. For the price, this kitchen makes me very, very, very happy comparatively to other apartments that I lived at that have had like the very, very generic, gross white countertops and the white cabinets and stuff and the white 3,000-year-old stove and fridge and washing units. This is a very nice kitchen. I'm very happy about it. And you know, the living room is pretty much as plain as living rooms can be, but I have a nice, beautiful little view over here of this lake right outside. Fun fact, those ducks right there in the water, oh, the camera's not gonna focus on them, but there are some ducks out in the water that are totally ceramic. But my leasing lady, she said that they were real, but they're not, because I remember them being here when I checked the place out, and then they're still there. I have a nice balcony out here. Now, for the first time, I don't have an enclosed balcony, and it needs a little paint over here. They're gonna hopefully come back and take care of that. But this is the living room as it is now. And you guys know very well that I have a lot of posters, I have a lot of lights, I have a lot of stuff that I use to spruce things up in my apartments. Here you can see a nice review. They're building a complex right there, but I love this. I have a very specific aesthetic as far as apartments go. Either I want to be like kind of away from people, or I need trees outside, or like a lake or something like this. I couldn't live if I was just like looking at I-4, if I was looking at an interstate or something like that. That would just be boring, and I don't want that. But this is gonna be great. They've done the majority of like the loud work over here, so the only thing you're gonna hear over here is like the occasional like nailing and all that as they construct that apartment. But this is the bedroom. Again, it's you know, plain as far as bedrooms go. There's a nice spacious walk-in closet here. I've already started putting some stuff in there. Got a bathroom in here. This one's a little bit smaller than the one I have now, but it makes up for that with a very nice, huge sundered room. I could put Farley's litter box in there, and I can finally hide that from view. And then got a washer and dryer in here with the bedroom. I'll be honest, it does remind me a lot of the apartment that I used to live at a few years ago when I lived by myself, just as far as like the quality and the space and stuff. And that was like the first thing where I was like, oh man, I don't know about this, was the space, because I've lived in 2-2s, and I've already talked about this. I already even talked about this in this same video, but I'm happy about this. And my favorite thing about apartments is just making it your own and then being excited about what you can do. So it's not like, you can't walk into an apartment or something like this and be like, man, it's not exactly what I want it to be, because you gotta make it what you want it to be. So I do have to go to work, so I need to go and grab the clothes that I still have in my car, throw those in the closet, and then I gotta skedaddle. But this is it, guys. I moved in to a new apartment. Now I just gotta bring this slow stuff slowly, the small stuff slowly, and then I'll bring my couch and my bed over on a big moving day in a couple days.
You see people do that with babies?
What?
The no.
Mickey's not a baby. He's like a fully grown human, adult-sized.
Are you filming?
Mickey. Yeah.
Ah.
So it is a new day of packing and making trips over to the new place. We got, yesterday I didn't really film it, but we got about like half of the small stuff over to the new place. And you wanna know something that's actually kind of sad? So this is my new shirt, Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's really, really tight. And it's also so tight that my boobie ripped it right there. And now I'm sad about that. Okie doke, I changed shirts into this more comfortable Jungle Cruise one, and now it's time to get the rest of all this stuff into Jorge's truck. My friend Jorge, he's coming up to help me move, yay! You guys remember what this looked like with all the posters and all the fun lights, and now this is all It's left. So sad. Hi. Where are we right now?
Golden Corral.
Golden Corral.
I'm so excited.
Hey, Jorge.
Hi. I don't know that. Can you start it over?
Nope.
Hi, how's it going? This is my Golden Corral plate.
Yep.
I had to stop because there's no more room.
Oh no. We can get another plate, you know?
I'll be back.
Okay, good. Is Kelly here?
Yeah, she should be walking through that alley in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi! Are we in the vlog?
What's up?
The best thing about Golden Corral is the dessert bar. Alright, I'm gonna dunk a strawberry. I did it.
Oh, please. I've had like 3 teachers in my hometown, like at schools that I went to. Same thing.
You did it!
Yay! Whee! All right, jump rope time.
Nice. Alright, let's see if this makes it to the new place.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hi, Brennan.
Hello.
So we did it. There's still a couple more things to pick up, but luckily my lease at the other place is done tomorrow. So, gonna go pick that up tomorrow, but we got the big, huge stuff, the couch, the bed, the little couch, the desk, the dresser, just all that crazy stuff. Right now, Jorge and Kelly are in the other room freshening up because we're gonna go to Pandora because they've never been. So we wanted to, this isn't a watch, but I wanted to take them there and have them experience that. So we're gonna get there, pretty much hop in line for Flight of Passage and experience that. And I'm excited about it, and I know that they are too. But as far as moving goes, it's all here, except for just the small things that I can just put in my car and then bring over here, and maybe like 1 or 2 more trips tomorrow. So that's awesome. And this light is making me very, very yellow. Do you guys like my tank top that I wore today? Jungle Cruise.
We were at
It looks so pretty though.
Epcot Green Beer. I'll swipe around. His tail. I mean, like you're not. Yeah, like it like just doesn't have as much muscle on it, I guess. It was amazing.
Guys, so tell me what you thought of Flight of Passage.
Oh my god. It was incredible.
It was the most immersive ride experience I've ever been on.
Yep.
Ever.
Yep.
Ever.
What was your favorite part?
I loved the part when we were in the ocean going under the wave.
Yep.
And then I loved going over the rhinos and then smelling the dirt
when
they
those
were
herd
kicking up.
animals were running, like,
Yeah.
and you like go right next to them. Like I was like, oh, we're gonna hit the rhinos.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm
And they
scared.
were fighting, so I was like,
Yeah,
get
I
out
was
of the
like,
way!
get out of the way!
Don't go!
Like, it was, and it's breathing under you, so it's like a real animal.
Yeah.
Oh,
You felt like you were on them. Oh, that was incredible. I want to leave. I want to do it again.
Right?
Oh.
What do you think?
This is the second time I've done it. The second time I've waited a long line, and it was still really worth the wait.
And now we're gonna go to Domino's for some pizza. Good morning. Hi, Brennan. We are here at Denny's to get some breakfast. Jorge and Kelly just left to head back to actually help their parents move some stuff in Lakeland. So they did their duty and they helped me out yesterday monumentally, so I didn't have to spend like $80 on a U-Haul. We're still not totally done. There's still some small stuff that I need to make a trip back and maybe make a couple trips to and fro to get. But I have to do that today because I have to move out today. Today is my official lease end date, so I have to make sure I grab all that, throw it in the car, and turn my keys. How awesome does this look? Yay!
I'm so ready.
Farley, we were looking all over for you and I got so scared. But you were underneath the what were you doing in there?
Oh my god, how cute.
Oh, literally, I saw his tiny little nose just sticking out in there. And Farley, that scared me. I got so nervous because there's nothing in this apartment but literally that, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Farley.
Oh, so we're really cramped in here right now. There's like a box everywhere. I'm like in the middle of where the driver's seat is. Like where the, what's the thing called? The like cup holder console is.
Just the armrest, I guess.
The armrest.
Big words.
Blah, blah, blah.
So this is gonna be the second to last trip, I guess, over to the new place. We have to drop off all this like little miscellaneous stuff, and then we go back for, like, I still have a table there, and a plant, and a bicycle, and a cat. So probably gotta grab those things like in that order, or close to it, I think. And then I turn in my keys, take everything over to the new place, pretty much throw it in there, and
Oh,
Then
cold stuff.
Oh, no.
I just rested my arm in some freezer stuff.
the box that Brennan's next to is, did you tell that? It's from the fridge.
No.
But yeah, and then I'm just gonna dump all the stuff off the new place, and then I have work in like a few hours, so then I just have to immediately jettison off to Universal, which I'll be there until 2:30 in the morning, and then tomorrow I'm at Disney at 8 o'clock, early in the morning, bright and early. So fitting this moving stuff in, it's close as I can, as precisely as I can, and when it's done, that'll just be such a weight off of me. You guys have no idea. All right, we are at the new place now. I'm tired, really, really tired. Also, that's a little mildewy up there, isn't it? I think that's probably from Irma. At least I hope it is. I am sweaty right now. Uh-oh, here we go, speed bump. Ugh. Bump, bump. And then here comes another speed bump. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bump, bump. I'm heading out of the new apartment, gonna go back to the old one more time because I have a table there, I have my computer, I have lights, like lamps and stuff, I have a bike, and then I have Farley. So a couple more like a little bit larger things, but I have like a little kit that I'm gonna take the table apart with, and hopefully get everything in the car. The bike is just gonna have to kind of stick out of the back of my trunk. Here comes another speed bomb, that's a big one. I think I can make it all in one more trip, at least I hope so, because I have work really, really soon. And Brennan is behind me, but I'm by myself now to finish things up because she needs to go home and sleep because she has a really, really late shift tonight. I think she works from like 9 or 10 until 6:30 in the morning, which is really not fun. All right, well, everything in this room is all I have left to bring. Farley? Farley, do you want to come? So, I just took my dining table down. Oh, goodness, man. That took kind of a lot of effort, but now that that's down, I just gotta put everything in the car and turn in my keys. Farley, hey buddy. We did it, we moved out. The apartment is completely empty except for your little carrier that I'm about to put you in, and my iMac, which I really don't want to forget, so hopefully I don't. But the kitchen is completely empty, the fridge is empty, the pantry is empty, everything, everywhere is empty. Bailey and Chris's room is empty, living room, the outside storage area is empty. Farley's still here taking up a bunch of space because he's so huge. Here's my room, my walk-in closet there is empty. This is the room that I stayed in, and I really, really did like this room. It felt very, very spacious and nice. Oh shoot, I need to take that down. Whoops. Okay, good thing I came in here. But everything except for that is all gone. All of Farley's stuff except for the food, the bathroom in here, everything is nice and empty. Bud, what do you think? Are you excited to go to a new place? He's speechless, he's so excited. The place that I lived at this year, since I'm moving out, I don't mind telling you guys, is Camden World Gateway. It is right next to Disney. It's literally a 5-minute drive away from the Disney property, and it's been really, really convenient. The place is really, really nice and very, very well kept, but it's pretty expensive, and now because I'm living by myself again, I need to be a little bit more modest with living quarters. All right, Farley, you ready to go? Good Lord, you guys, a lot has happened in the past, like, hour. I am leaving the new apartment complex right now. There I am. On my way to work. I work in 45 minutes all the way across town. We'll see if I make it. I hope that I do. But not if this was kind of a necessary thing to do. I'm officially moved out of my previous complex. Everything I was able to take down into the car into that one final trip that I made by myself. And wow, that was like stressful because I had to take apart the table and I had to just find a place for everything in the car. And then the thing that I was hoping would be kind of easy is actually Farley. Speed bump. Goodness gracious. I thought Farley would be easy. I tried to put him in this little crate, but he is really, really freaking strong for a little cat. He refused to go in his crate, so I was like, you know what, fine. You want to go out of your crate? I'll do that. And I carried him downstairs as he's like thriving and rashing in my hands. And he did what he always does, which is he immediately goes under the seat. Which, you know, if that's his comfort zone, that's good for him. But it is impossible to get that cat out from underneath the seat without having to pull him out or push him out or just get unnecessarily physical with that cat. And I feel terrible about it. I feel like I manhandled him, but I'm on like a major time crunch. I had to make sure I turned in the keys by 5 o'clock, and then I work at 5:45, and you know, and it's not like I waited to the last second to do all this. You know, I've been spending the past like 4 days nonstop when I haven't been working. I even called out of work. I even called out of work to make sure I did all this in a timely manner when I was able to. And just that cat, man, he is a complicated little guy. And here we go again. I'll try to show you like the apartment like in the daytime tomorrow when I get home from work. I work early tomorrow, and that'll probably be like the end of like this whole moving vlog. And you know, after I show you where everything is in the apartment and kind of what the apartment looks like with everything in it and how kind of cramped it is, and then in the future once I have things where they need to go, then I'll show you kind of that, you know, when it looks like what I want it to look like. So see you later. I'm off to work if the traffic will go, because it's 5 o'clock, and who would imagine the traffic would be bad at 5 o'clock?
It is an early morning, but man, is it peaceful. That lake is as still as a glass.
That was a U-turn. So I'm heading back to my place. It is, well, I guess I just showed you like the lake outside my apartment this morning. I can turn that off. Guys, wow, today has been a long day. It's been a long day since yesterday. It's been kind of crazy. Goodness, I had to go get myself some Wendy's, which I'm actually pretty sure I already went to Wendy's in this video. So there you go, because this video is going to span kind of multiple days. But after moving into my apartment yesterday, I immediately went to Universal to work for Horror Nights, and then I went home and I slept for about 3 hours, and then I went to Disney and I just worked until past 5 o'clock at Disney. And so that means in the past like 24 hours I've been either working or on my way to work or on my way from work 20 of those hours, and that's a little bit sad. Man. So now I'm on my way back to my place. I have a few more things like in the back, like lamps and a couple, like a box and stuff. I need to bring that up, and then that'll be it. And then I'll be officially moved into the new place, and that'll be nice. That'll be really, really nice. Right now traffic is really, really bad. I've never actually been over here by SeaWorld before during this kind of like rush hour traffic, but it is terrible because they're doing road construction, which they've been doing since I've lived here for 3 years. So I don't know if they ever plan on finishing. If they did, that'd be cool, because this is really bad.
Look who it is, sleeping under my bed covers. Alright, well, this is the current state of the place. Farley just rubbed up against me.
Have a lot of stuff to go through, but other than I think like one poster in my trunk, everything is here. Everything is up here and accounted for. And man, I am happy about that. This is gonna be a crazy amount of stuff to go through, but once I go through it and get it where it needs to go, most of that back there is just like boxes of like stuff that would go in the kitchen or stuff that would go like in storage or something, and then all the couches are gonna be flush up against the wall, and desk is gonna go in here. Like this will open up a lot more in here, because right now I can't even move in here, so that's kind of saying something. So thank you guys so much for coming on this fun little, maybe not really fun, but this journey, I guess, of moving from one apartment to another. I know I do a video for this every time that I move, and I know that I move a lot if you do keep up with me and the moves that I make, but I do think it's very fun, exciting. I know I've said this a million times about how it's cool to move and it's cool to kind of start fresh, and you know, it's a refreshing like vitalization of like me, you know, whatever makes me me. That's what I like, is I like giving things fresh starts, new places. And I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to eat this Wendy's right here. And I set up my computer right there so I could just kind of like sit on this pile of something over here and watch that. And right there I'm uploading another video on my channel. That's something I've been pretty proud of myself, is even though I've been like doing like 7 days a week, you know, working and then moving here, I've still been able to like put out videos I've been wanting to like put out. So there's still just like a tiny amount of like space that I can find in like my break times, like at work, where I can bring my laptop and I can get those videos out. So I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing my best. You might not see this until it's a little bit more cleaner, more organized. I may upload something that, you know, kind of shows like an update as to what I'm doing and all that. But I don't want this video to be too long. It's probably going to be pretty long, but gotta thank Jorge and Kelly and Brennan for taking their time out of their weekends to come help me out. I gotta thank Farley for, you know, for being there. He gave me some trouble there, getting him here at least, but now he's here, and now all my other stuff is here. So, thanks guys, I will see you later. Thank you for watching me move. Goodbye.